Hey there, music fans. Today is an extra video, couple of extra videos here today. Busy day today. It's your prog rock starter kit, and it's kind of a top 10 of kind of, if you're curious about prog rock, one or two deep dives in here. So let's get into it. Nice introduction to prog rock. Vangelis. You know Vangelis from movies like Blade Runner and Chariots of Fire, that type of stuff. So this is a good starting point, and you're going to come across Vangelis because if you're getting into prog rock, you get into Yes, and of course John Anderson and Vangelis have done a few duets and one or two albums together. So Vangelis is nice way to a really nice way of putting your toes into the water of prog rock, and this is an absolutely fantastic album to get into. And I got it in a charity shop for £1. So there you go. Not even £1, 50p. So you can never know what you find in a charity shop. Up next, and speaking of charity shops, I got this one in a charity shop for £1 as well. Russian, you never see Russian charity shops. So when I saw it, I picked it up straight away. And this is the only album I have by them, and this is just an absolutely fantastic album. And the only thing I'm guilty of is not listening to more Rush albums, but I'm listening to a whole load of other stuff besides prog rock, as you know by the channel that I am running on my YouTube channel. So, but this is a good starting place to get into Rush. And if you want to recommend me a Rush album, please let me know in the comments below. Up next, we have Tangerine Dream, an album called Stratosphere. I have most of their albums on vinyl over in Ireland, and it's just, again, I'm in the process of recollecting stuff, and this is my favorite Tangerine Dream album. And when I go to play the other ones, as much as I enjoy them, I always just go back to this one. This is my favorite Tangerine Dream album. Up next is a deep dive. We're into the world of Frank Zappa and Joe's Garage. I think it's one of the first Frank Zappa albums I listened to, and if not this one, then it would have been Hot Rats. And yeah, I think it was this one. So I would highly recommend this. If you're easily offended, don't get that Frank Zappa. So, but I just find him funny. I met one of the Mothers of Inventions at a gig he did in my hometown of Waterford. It is Jimmy Carr Black, and he was playing with a Beatles tribute band, and they were doing lots of Zappa stuff and other weird sort of stuff. So I'd highly recommend Frank Zappa's Joe's Garage, and it's an absolutely fantastic story, all about what if they banned music in the world that we live in. So that's Frank Zappa, Joe's Garage. Up next is a kind of introduction to Jethro Tull. I don't have Thick as a Brick on CD. Again, I did have it on vinyl. It's over in Ireland, and this is a good introduction to Jethro Tull. It's a nice, gentle, toe-stepping introduction. It's from a box set of 5 Jethro Tull albums. So if you're looking online, I would highly recommend this album. But go with a leap of faith and get the 5 album box set that this album is from, and you'll be doing yourself a really good favor. So that's the Jethro Tull Songs from the Wood. Then we go into Mike Oldfield. This is the 2003 version of Tubular Bells, and I much prefer this one than the original. And this is just much clearer and cleaner, and the sound is just crystal clear. Again, it's from a 5 album original box set series, and I highly recommend the box set which this album comes from. You have this album, you have Tubular Bells 2002, Tubular Bells 3, Songs from Distant Earth, and the Voyager. And with the Jethro Tull album box set, You have Songs from the Wood. You have Heavy Horses, Stormwatch, A, and Broadsword and the Beast, and that's an absolutely essential essential box set to have of Jethro Tull. Then up next is, and I just got this in the post, you would have seen it in the other video, is Yes, Close to the Edge on CD. I do have it on vinyl, and I'm going to be looking forward to listening to this on CD. And this is the the 8. I'm not sure which pressings it's on. So sometimes they do the remasters without the glass. So that's what I'm kind of inquiring about this one here. So that's Yes, Close to the Edge, and we're really onto a trilogy here. We're on to Yes, Genesis, Selling England by the Pound. Absolutely fantastic album. If you've not heard this, please do. And sometimes I don't know which is my favorite prog rock album, Genesis or Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. So any of those two. And then the trilogy would be Yes, Going for One, Genesis, Selling England by the Pound, and Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. And then our last prog rock album here is Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. I do have it on vinyl. I picked it up in a car boot sale in Burnham-on-Sea when I used to live over in that direction. And it was the Burnham-on-Sea Rugby Club car boot that I picked it up in, and I picked up Tin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous for 50p, and the artwork was included in the War of the Worlds album as well, and it was in mint condition. So I have this on both CD and vinyl, and it's just an absolutely fantastic album, and it's a really kind of good gateway to get into prog rock. If you're not used to prog rock, this is what this video is about. If you're not used to prog rock, these are kind of all good gateways of getting further into the genre of prog rock. So if you stuck out to the end of this video, I thank you ever so much, and we will look forward to talking to you in the next video over the weekend.